everyone, so today I'm gonna do a video a little bit different. Actually, I should be doing a video in Portuguese, but the thing is I want to speak a little bit in English, and the theme actually don't match for you guys, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. So this Friday is Valentine's Day here in Brazil. It's a different date. I'm not really sure why, but well, you can search for it. I didn't, but I want to do this video. Is not about that actually. I was planning to do a video for Valentine's Day in Portuguese for people to know how they should celebrate Valentine's Day. And I got me thinking that I wasn't really in the mood for that. Like, I like to do really DIY, and I was supposed to do that actually. I've been cut for a different subject those days, and I'm really not in the mood for it. So that's why I came all clean to speak a little bit about something else that is related to that. The thing is that people most of the time, they want to cherish love. So what they do, they find a lover, a person that they can share their life with, and they can live their lives as, well, partners. They can love, open themselves to them, they can trust in somebody, and it's really good to have someone that you can share your life. The thing is that in Valentine's Day, people talk about love. Well, outside my country, I've seen in a lot of movies and other stuff that I know about other cultures, and they actually, Valentine's Day, it's about love. Not only love in a couple, but in families, with friends, and everything. So it's like a party to celebrate love. Well, in my country, it's really like, the words is not even Valentine's Day, it's like days for couples. Lover's Day, something like that, if you get what I mean. And the thing is that what upset me is not that I do not have a lover for the date. People have been criticizing so much, and it doesn't really matter who they are doing that. And sometimes they are not even criticizing, they are only judging people. What do I mean by judging? You know that you judge people. If you don't, it's because you don't want to admit to yourself. And if you think you don't judge, you can stop right now the video and realize that you're judging my background, if it's pretty or not, the way I talk, and how I look to the camera, and how my hair is, my makeup. You're judging it right now. You look at me and think, who the hell is this girl talking about something that I'm really not interested in? So why did she pick that subject? Why she didn't say like something like, I love Valentine's Day, let's do a DIY, and I don't know, do something else and make all hearts all over the place. Well, you're judging it right now. You judge it before you saw it. If you see someone that you don't know, you will judge by their clothes, or what they're listening to, and how their faces are, if they are in a good or in a bad mood. You always do that. Everybody does. I'm not saying I'm exception, and I'm not saying there is an exception. The thing is that I'm not saying that society should stop doing that, because I know they won't. We are not able to not judge. It's like in our program, you know, we came with that. So people do come with certain things that they cannot change, and that is one of them. But the one thing that you can change is how you see things. You can judge people, but you don't need to make that important enough to make your image about them. Sometimes I do judge people. Like, I look at them and then I see their clothes and it's like, oh shit, who that girl is. But then I stop and it's like, well, she could be a girl that I'm imagining it right now, but she probably could be something else. I should go there and talk to her, and then I can prove it. And that's what people should do. Before they judge, that's completely impossible for you to do before, but you can do after. You can judge in your mind, but then you can just change that. Another thing that it's really pissing me off also, it has something to do with judging, the judging part I told. It's about the hate also. Hate is a very strong word. Love has been a word that it's minimized every single day. You say you love your dog and you love your family. They are not equal love, but it's important love. You should love everybody, right? And the thing is that love is becoming quite as common as hate. And that's the problem. I would love that love would be an often word to be used. I would love that they mean it. Like, they don't really just say it, but they mean the love, you know. I don't mind for people who do use the word love, but if they mean it, well, that's big and that's good. But the thing is that people, most of the time, they use the word hate, and they do mean it. Every single time they do that, they mean it. They are not using like for a random situation. When they say they hate something, they really do hate. And even if you don't, you are making this image to the other person. So when you come to another person and say that you hate them for their option, well, that's a very strong statement. If you come to a person and say that you hate them because of their religion, that's a very strong statement. If you say you hate someone because they talk different, that's a very strong statement. If you say that you hate someone because they love someone that you think they shouldn't love, that's a very, very strong statement. If you say you hate someone because they made a choice in their lives that you do not agree, that's a very strong statement. So people should think more about what they say. Words cannot turn back to our mouths. So when you say something, it cannot go away. You can forget what you said. It's quite easy. You can say something and then the next day you won't even remember because it didn't move you. But who heard those words? It meant for them something far more strong than you think. So you should be really careful what you say. Hate is not a play. It's not a funny way to talk to people. It's not a funny way to say your opinion. It isn't funny. The thing that really bothers me is that it even doesn't really matter what I'm saying right now for you if it's not gonna move you somehow, that you can change that. People who do that kinds of stuff, if you are one of them, I'm not judging. I'm trying not to judge right now. But you are. I really want to know why. Why you spend your time in life. That it's short. Life is really short. To hate things. Hate is a feeling that doesn't give you any good. You think you're making something good inside of you when you say it. Like you think you can relieve some kind of weight of your shoulders when you say something like that. But actually it only gives you more weight after. After you finish saying it, you may think you're relieved, but you're not. You're just postponing something. Something that you hate is something that you do not understand or do not agree with it. If you do not agree and you hate something, sometimes it's just because it's different from you. And if it is, you should take some time to get in terms with it inside yourself. It didn't give you enough time to understand things fully. We should do good. We should love anybody. You don't have to agree with them. You don't have to be like them. Just because you love, it doesn't mean you are the same. The person you're married to, the person you're dating, the person that you are right now, or the person that you will be, she or he will not be the same as you. They will be different. And you will love them because of that, not because they are equal. The only message that I want to pass on right now is for you to have really certain what you're bringing in this world. Is it love or is it hate?